Misfit Teeny Gamer here, and I already did the Kazuha showcase video, so it's about time I do Klee's, since Klee's banner released alongside with Kazuha. But I am recording this when Yoimiya's banner is out, so I assume that you all got Klee, or at least are curious about Klee. She might get a rerun, so yeah, might as well at least just showcase her for now, so that if you're interested in Klee, you can probably get Klee if you want Klee in the future. But yeah, since I already did the Kazuha showcase video, I have to do Klee's. And since I did own Klee since I have, well, I can actually pull it up right now. The character archives. I owned Klee when her banner released. Yeah, November 1st. That's when her banner released. Yeah, I own Klee. So I can fully tell you how good she was on release and how good she is now. But I will say this as I do the showcase, but for now, we have to go through the traditional stuff. So I am gonna be putting text on the screen. If I do miss anything, or if I do get anything wrong, I will be putting text on the screen to correct myself. So yeah, you might see a couple of texts on the screen to further clarify my points. And as well as we're gonna be showcasing Klee on teams, we're gonna be fighting bosses with Klee, we're gonna be giving her the world tour. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm gonna be showcasing my Klee's stats and build so that you guys can get a better scope of Klee. So let's just go and see the build. Alright, so here is my Klee. It's nothing really that special, really. I just gave her a basic DPS build. That is how you should build your Klee, by the way. She is only meant as a DPS, never build her as a sub. I repeat, never build her as a sub, because she is not meant to be a sub. She's meant to be an actual DPS. So anyways, I'm going to be showcasing my build, like I said last time, to give you a grander scope of my Klee to see how much damage she can really do. Give you the raw numbers and stats to show, you know, if Klee can be good or not. Or at least my Klee can be good or not. Well, anyways, let's just go over her stats. So this is her stats. Her HP is pretty bad. I'm just going to say that. Her HP, I think, is probably one of the worst HP stats in the game. Just because Klee is so frail. She's a glass cannon. A literal glass cannon. But her attack is really good. Even without artifacts and a weapon, her attack is extremely, extremely good. But as you can see here, we got basic stuff. Crit damage is pretty basic. Mainly because I got really, really unlucky with her artifacts. Basically, that's why. Energy recharge is okay. Pyro damage is really, really good. It is her growth stat. So, yeah, 100% pyro damage is really, really good. And it combos well with a certain artifact that I will show soon. So anyways, let's go into her weapon. So the weapon I gave her is a Skyward Atlas. You can replace it with any weapon, really. I just gave her the Skyward Atlas because it increases her attack a lot. 5-star weapons have the highest base attack in the game, so I do have to give it to her. And as well, we got the elemental damage bonus from the book, so I had to give it to her. But the normal attack thing will never proc because, well, I mean, I guess you could proc it if you do the machine gun tech, which I will be showcasing in the showcase. But yeah, the Skyward Atlas is a pretty good book, but it could be replaced by any book, really. As for artifacts, I gave her 4-piece Crimson Witch. It's her best set because her E, you could do her E twice, which procs this twice. So as long as you do her E twice, she's gonna be doing a lot of pyro damage. So yeah, and a lot of reaction damage as well. As for constellations, we have C0. I am not a whale. I'm not planning to get constellations for Klee anytime soon. And her talents is 666. She's minimally built. So yeah, a minimally built Klee with level 90 weapon and then decent artifacts. So this is gonna be a bare bones Klee. And well, enough about my Klee build. It's time to actually showcase her in teams. So let's just jump into the first team. Alright, so here we are in Spiral Abyss. I would be doing floor 11, but floor 11 has a Pyro damage buff. So nope, I am not going there. Because it wouldn't be a Klee showcase, because Klee would just do a lot of damage. So I have to actually give her raw stats. So, speaking of raw stats, I'm going to be choosing this. Because defense does not matter for Klee. But yeah, the first team I'm going to be showcasing is the Elemental Resonance Team. It's basically just, you put 4 random elements and you get 20% elemental resistance for every type. So yeah, really nothing that special. But the only reason why I am doing floor 10 and not 11 is because floor 11 is Pyro damage bonus 75%. And I don't want that. I want to showcase Klee. So yeah, we're going to be doing this instead. Floor 10, I hope this will suffice. But anyways, let's get started. So Klee's gameplay is that she wants to do charge attacks. That is her main gimmick. So we're going to be doing a lot of these right here. Let's do her burst, actually. Burst, and let's do the E. And let's do her charge attacks. 15,000 is not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, but Klee will tend to run out of stamina really fast. So the way to compensate is to machine gun cancel. Or aka jump cancel Klee. Jump cancel Klee is her main gameplay. But, jump cancel Klee is only good if you don't get hit. If you get hit, then, well, get ready to eat a lot of damage. But, jump cancel Klee is really good for situations like these, where you just want to take down shields. And also to conserve stamina! That's the only reason why you would do jump cancel Klee, is to conserve stamina. Because, well, we're going to be showcasing her normal attack right here. Look at that! So slow! So slow. It's so bad. It's really, really bad. It sucks. But, seriously though, yeah, look at this. She can do a bunch of charge. I think she's one of the few characters who could stagger enemies. The only other person who could do that is Jean. Yeah, Jean. But, yeah, Klee, as you can see here, she does her job. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's Klee on the first Elemental Resonance team. Obviously not her best team, it's just Elemental Resistance. But, we're gonna be showcasing her in one more, mixed Elemental Resonance team. And then we're gonna be showcasing her in actual team comps. So, let's just get to it. Alright, so here we are with the second mixed Elemental Resonance team. I'm only gonna be showcasing 2 of these because, well, it's really nothing that special. It's just 4 random elements mixed together. But, yeah. I guess I'll just be talking about Klee more. So, Klee, you do, I said it before in my commentary on Spiral Abyss, but you want to get in and get out. Get all your charge attacks in and get out with Klee as soon as possible. Because if you don't, then you are eating big damage. Because Klee's HP sucks. It really sucks. It sucks. It's terrible. It's awful. You do not want her to get hit at all. But, yeah, Klee's okay. I mean, there are better Pyro DPSs out there. I'm just gonna say that. Because, well, Yoimiya's out. As I said before in the video, Yoimiya is still out as the time I'm recording this video. But, yeah, honestly, just get Yoimiya. She's probably better anyway. And there's also better DPSs, like Hu Tao. Hu Tao's like 10 times better. There's Hu Tao, there's Diluc, there's Yanfei. Yanfei's pretty good, and she's a Pyro Catalyst. It's just no one plays Yanfei because she is not a 5-star, she's a 4-star. But seriously though, I think I should do a Yanfei showcase. Yanfei is pretty good. Really good. Like, actually really good. But, yeah, there's no reason to play Klee. The only reason to play Klee is if you're doing a Klee challenge. Or if you have no other Pyro DPSs out there. But, if you do like Klee, and if you do really like her, then yes, summon for her, of course. But, if you really just want like raw like DPS, like an actual good DPS, Klee is not the one. But yeah, as I say before, love triumphs all. So if you like Klee, just summon for her. And if you like using Klee, use Klee. Klee is actually really good. Like still good to this very day. But I am doing this showcase, so I have to actually give my opinions. No bias. No bias. So yeah. Well, it's time to go over the actual teams. So let's just start off with her most best team. Alright, so here we are with the Pyro Resonance Team. So the thing about this team is that you get a 25% attack boost. And that is really, really good. I think it's probably one of the best Resonance teams ever. Like, legit. Legit, it's like really, really good. 25% attack means that Klee will just do way more damage. Yeah, her E there just did 10,000. At least around 10,000. Yeah, but look at that. No effort. No effort, and Klee's already be doing big boy damage. But, yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably Klee's best team. Besides, Geo Resonance. Yeah, this is Klee's best team. There's no contest. Like, legit. There's, like, literally no contest. Like, look at this. Like, Machine Gun Klee with, Xingqiu. Look at that. And you can do this. You can cancel and do a lot of damage. There you go. Yeah, but this is how you actually jump cancel. You can see how fast she attacks. But it really, jump cancel is only good if you're facing one enemy. But yeah, that is the Pyro Resonance team. As you can see there, Klee did a lot of damage. I didn't even need to do charge attacks. That's how good that team is. But yeah, as you can see there, Klee isn't that bad, but of course there are better Pyro DPSs out there. So anyways, let's just move on to the next Resonance team. Alright, so here we are with Double Hydro. Yes, Double Hydro is now a thing. You can actually do Double Hydro now. But the Double Hydro effect is pretty bad. You get 30% incoming healing bonus, which sucks. It sucks. It's awful. But the reason why you want to bring Double Hydro is because of the Xingqiu Yelan combo. Yes, that's the only reason why you would ever want to run this. Because Yelan and Xingqiu combined is just hydro damage for days. Like look at this. Look at this! Yeah, it's really, really good. Like, actually, legit really, really good. But, really, you don't get any damage bonuses. Like, the only reason, of course, the only reason why you would do this is because of the hydro damage support. There's really no reason to run this team other than to do double Yelan Xingqiu. If you don't even have Yelan and Xingqiu, then don't run this team. But this team is really, really good on Hu Tao. Specifically Hu Tao. But the only reason why I'm doing this for Klee is because at least I need to showcase it at least once. But yeah, as you can see here, really, really good damage. We're gonna finish this off with a charge attack? Let's finish it off with a charge attack. But, yeah, the only reason why I would use Double Hydro is Xingqiu Yelan. But the bad part about that is that you can't use Klee's charge attacks. So if you are running that team comp, then just do normal attacks instead. So yeah, anyways, that is the Hydro Resonance team. Pretty bad. But anyways, we're gonna be moving on to the next Resonance team. Alright, so here we are with Double Anemo Resonance, and Double Anemo Resonance is... it's okay. It's nothing that special. All you get is 15% decreased stamina reduction, 10% increased movement speed, and then 5% decreased skill cooldown. The only good thing about this is that it makes Klee's charge attacks consume less stamina. That's basically it. And she moves faster. But really though, the only reason why you would use Anemo Resonance is to do exploration. Literally the only reason you would ever use it. So, yeah. Really not the best team for any team comp, really. The only reason why you would do this is if you have really high cooldowns on your skills. So like, I guess Klee is one of them. I mean, it takes like almost 20 seconds to get her E. Aloy as well. Aloy takes a while to get her E back. What else? Who else is a character that does that? Childe is also one of the characters that takes a while to get their E back. Yeah, it's only for those types of characters. But the movement speed is pretty good if you want to clutch out certain stuff. Like if there's an enemy on the other side of the map, you could get them way earlier than if you don't have Animal Resonance. But seriously though, why would you even run this team? Really, you'll only do it for exploration purposes and nothing of it. So yeah, that is Animal Resonance. Really nothing that special. So, let's just move on to the next Elemental Resonance team. Alright, so this is the Electro Resonance team. It's kind of bad. I think it's probably one of the worst Resonance teams besides Hydro. But, what you get is every time you do an Electro reaction, whether it be Overload, Superconduct, or Overcharge, you get particles back every 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a long time. It sucks. It's awful. They should honestly buff it to at least 1 second or 2 seconds. I mean, even 3 seconds. 5 seconds is just way too long. Way too long. I don't like it. It's bad. It's awful. It's horrible. Yeah, Electro Resonance is, I mean, it's still good if you want, just reactions, and the reactions get you particles back. So, if you do a lot of reactions, you are good. So, yeah, that's the only reason why you would ever even run this team anyway. It's nothing really that special. All you ever get is particles. And, well, if you like spamming burst, then I guess this is the team for you. But this isn't... this is not the Raiden team! It's not even the Beto team! Klee on this team... no, not that good. Any Pyro's not that good in this team. But I guess there are... I mean, it is a better team than Hydro and Anemo. Anything's better than that. But, yeah, this is the Electro Resonance team. Honestly, really good for bursts. I'll just say that. Really good for bursts. Everything else, no. So, yeah, that's the Electro Resonance team. Still a good team. Still a good team. But not as good as Pyro, Cryo, and Geo. Speaking of Cryo, we're going to be discussing about that next. So, let's get to it. Alright, so here we are with the Cryo Resonance team. Honestly, probably one of the best Resonance teams ever. Because what you get is 15% crit rate if the opponent is either frozen or affected by Cryo. So, with this team, you're going to be seeing Klee crit a lot. As you can see there, 26k on a charge attack. 26k on a charge attack. On a minimally invested Klee. Yeah, really good. Yeah, Cryo Resonance is probably one of the best teams ever, besides Pyro and Geo. But, do be careful though about, getting frozen by Hydro enemies, of course. Because Hydro enemies are the bane of her existence. Because Hydro just basically, freezes her. So, be careful about that. But, yeah, so you can see there, Klee's doing her job. Bam. Okay, since they're affected by Cryo, we're gonna be doing a lot of big boy damage right here. I think we're about to finish him off. Never mind. Okay, we could heal here. We got the Daruma doll from Sayu, so we can increase our elemental mastery here. Yeah, but, yeah, you probably already saw the problem there, while I was trying to attack the, Samatril. Is that Klee's stamina sucks! It's awful, because you want to charge attack with her, but you can't dash. towards the enemy because you need to walk. It just wastes a lot of time. It sucks. It's bad. It's awful. That's why I always do the machine gun Klee tech every time I do this. But yeah, Klee, there you go. Cryo Resonance. Really, really good. Really, really good. And then, well, there is one team left to discuss, and that is the Geo Resonance Team. So let's just get to that before we discuss the double resonances. Alright, so here we are with the second, oh, I mean not second to last, but this is the last single resonance team before we get to the double resonance teams. This is the Geo Resonance Team. Really, really good. You get a 50% shield strength increase with a 50% damage increase as long as you're protected by a shield, as well as a 20% geo resistance debuff on enemies. So yeah, really, really, really good. This is probably one of the best resonance teams ever, just because of the raw damage you can do. You can see here. Let's just do her full thing. Let's do the double E, the burst. I don't know how much that did, but that did a lot. Yeah, 10,000 on a charge attack, 13,000, really, really good. Yeah, but the only bad part is that you have to be protected by a shield, which is not that hard if you have shield characters like Noelle, Zhongli, who else creates a shield? Diona's good on this team. But, yeah, there you go. As you can see, Klee did a lot of damage, protected by shields. Yeah, the works. Yeah, Geo Resonance is probably her best team. Seriously. But enough about that. It's time to go over the double resonance team. So let's just get to it. Alright, so here we are in double Pyro, double Hydro. I already discussed how these two resonances are good. But, well, not two. I mean, by two, I mean Yelan and Xingqiu, the only good Hydro supports. But, yeah, I think this works really well on the Hu Tao team. Like, legit. It works really well with the Hu Tao team. But, as you can see there, yeah, look at that. I just melted that guy. Well, thanks to Xingqiu and Yelan, because they are both really, really good. But, oh, I missed the E there, but that's fine. Yeah, this team is only used for elemental reaction purposes. But, as you can see there, Klee's doing her job. Like, then Xingqiu has the damage reduction, so we don't die that easily. Yeah, it really covers Klee's weaknesses really, really well. But, yeah, she's doing her job. Look at that. Bam! And we'll finish it off with a charge attack. Okay, never mind. The book does. Yeah, there you go. That is double Pyro, double Hydro. Not bad, not bad. So, let's just move on to the next team. Alright, so this is Pyro, double Pyro, double Anemo. Not bad. And by not bad, I mean, it's like, okay. The reason why you would do this is for swirl damage. Swirl damage is good. Broken, busted, yes. Yeah, but Klee could also work really well on this team. Definitely. Work really well on this team. She just needs a little bit of time to set up, and then when she sets up, she is good to go. But, yeah, the only reason why you would do this is swirls and bursts. If you like using Klee's burst, then this is the team for you. But, double Pyro honestly just carries this whole team anyway, because she gets an attack boost. Attack boost is really, really good. Alright, let's just beat this Abyss Mage right here. I think we are close to finished. Yeah, oh! Yeah, Klee's stamina sucks. Absolutely awful. Alright, hopefully we can finish him off. Please? Okay, there we go. Yeah, double Pyro, double Anemo. Not the best team in the world, but it gets the job done. Anyways, let's move on to the next Resonance team. Alright, so this is the double Electro, double Pyro team. As I said before, it's just only here for burst, and burst alone. Because it's just as long as you do reaction damage, you get particles back every 5 seconds. Really nothing that special. But the bad part about Klee is that she will explode. And by that I mean, you saw it a few seconds ago, but she explodes and she gets knocked back a lot. And I mean a lot. Let's just use Raiden to finish things off here. Get our burst back too in the process. Get rid of these annoying Samaturals right here. Alright, let's do this. And then I think we could go back to Klee and showcase her more. But yeah, as you can see, really good on overload, definitely. But I think she could explode. As long as she's affected by Electro, she'll just explode and die. Yeah, but there you go. As you can see here, overload really just knocks enemies back. But if it's like someone like a boss, it does nothing. So it's only good for small enemies, really. But yeah, that is the double Pyro, double Electro. Really, really good. There are only two double Resonance teams left. So let's just get to those. Alright, so here we are with double Pyro, double Cryo. Honestly, probably one of the best combinations because you get crit rate as long as it's affected by Cryo, which is most of the time. As long as you have Cryo supports that allow you to do that. And then you get the attack percent. So really, really good team. And we're going to be seeing Klee crit a lot here because Klee is doing a lot of damage. And she's critting, so that's also a bonus. But, yeah, really, really good team. The bad part is that you're going to be triggering a lot of melts. And by that, I mean you're not going to get the crit rate that often. It won't proc all the time. So, you do need to be wary about that. And, at least try to get some Cryo in there a lot so that you can get at least some crit rate for your Cryo characters. So, yeah. That's the only really bad part about this team. But other than that, this team is really good. Lots of crits, lots of melt reactions, just really good in general. Yeah, that is basically double Cryo, double Pyro. Really good. There is only one team left to discuss. I think it's probably her third best team. Let's just discuss it. Alright, so this is the last double Resonance team. Pyro and Geo. It's not bad. Really, it's not bad. Damage boosts, attack percent, just everything in one package. But really, the meta right now is just one Resonance. All you just need is one Resonance and you're good. But double Resonance can work. If you do want to run a double Resonance team, definitely it could work. But yeah, Klee right here is going to be doing a lot of damage. Same with your Geo characters, just because of the attack percent that you get from the Pyro Resonance. That's the only reason why. But yeah, you're doing a lot and lots of reaction damage right here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Alright, let's get the shield up so that we can at least get some Geo particles back. Okay, we're gonna be defeating this Samaturl because he's annoying. But, yeah, as you can see, like, Klee attacks so slow! I keep telling you guys, she attacks so slow. I said it through multiple videos. She just... she's not that good. Trust me, she's not that good. But, yeah, we're gonna be doing this. Okay, never mind, we killed the, Abyss Mage. We're gonna be finishing this off here. Yeah, there we go. Geo and Pyro Resonance. Good for damage purposes, but that is pretty much it. Anyways, we are done with the Resonance showcases. It's time to put Klee and fight bosses with her. So we're gonna be starting off with, of course, Stormterror. Alright, so here we are in Stormterror's lair. So we're gonna be fighting Dvalin or Stormterror with Klee. So Klee's just gonna be our main damage source. So, in order for her to one-shot the boss, because I don't think she can on her own, we need elemental reactions. So, I'll be bringing along Xingqiu, Yelan. I need Yelan. We need a lot of hydro damage here. And then for the last character, we need attack buff, so we'll add Bennett. This is gonna be the team we're gonna be using. So, yeah, Xingqiu, Yelan, just too good. I have to put them on. Alright, we're gonna be waiting for Stormterror to drop down. I think he's just gonna be attacking anyway. He's gonna do that weird rush move in a minute. Is he gonna? Yep, there we go. I did not dodge that. Alright, I think he's gonna be doing his thingy now. Okay, let's do that. Let's do some charge attacks. Get some damage in. Alright. I'm gonna wait a bit right here. Let's do some charge attacks. Because we're gonna be doing normal attacks with Klee anyway as soon as we get up there. So, yeah, we're gonna be going up. Alright, let's do the burst in order. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do Klee's Q. Let's do her E twice. And then do normal attacks. Bam. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because if Klee didn't do this without Yelan and Xingqiu's support, she wouldn't have done it. She wouldn't have one-turned him. But yeah, Klee against Dvalin or Stormterror, if you have the team comp, she could do it. Definitely. Well, anyways, enough with the one turn. Let's go with the two-phase boss fight. Let's fight Childe. So, let's see how Klee does against Childe. Alright, so here we are in the Golden House, or Childe's domain. So, we're gonna be fighting Childe, of course. Yeah, I'll use the same team as before. This team is too good for the hydro reactions. But yeah, Klee really benefits from this team. Like any other Pyro DPS. Alright. We can take a hit here. Because, well, Xingqiu has damage reduction. So it wouldn't matter if we get hit anyway. Alright, let's do that. Let's do some normal attacks here. Ow, that hurts. Yeah, Klee's HP is really, really bad. You do not want her to get hit at all costs. She's just too squishy. She's way too squishy. Alright, let's get a little bit of elemental reactions here so that we can get our Qs back. There we go. Let's get that back. Let's do double E here. And then we'll do normal attacks, and there we go. Yeah, Klee works really well with double Hydro, double Pyro. But, yeah, the only reason why I'm using this team is for beating bosses, basically, because with any other team, Klee cannot do anything. It'll take a really long time for her to beat bosses if she is able to do it the normal way. So, yeah, have to do double Hydro. Who cares about the healing bonus? I just want, her to do as much damage as possible. Alright, we're gonna be waiting for Klee to get her E's back, as well as Xingqiu to get his thing back so that Yelan can get her burst. Alright, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. And we're gonna give her big damage. Here we go, big damage. Big damage, Klee! Bam! There we go! Klee did a lot of work. Definitely. Yeah, that's basically Childe. Yeah, Klee can basically be any boss as long as you have the team comp. But, other Pyro DPSs do it better. But, yeah, Klee is special, because it's our Knights of Favonius Klee. So, yeah. Well, we did fight bosses, so let's just get to her max damage. I'm gonna be trying to get her to max damage. Her max damage is based on her charge attacks, so we're gonna be building a team around that. So, I'll meet you guys at the Cryo Regisvine. Alright, so here we are in the Cryo Regisvine. So, we're gonna be using this team right here. I'll pull up the party. Yeah, this team right here. So, we have Klee, and Bennett for the Pyro Resonance. Of course, we need that attack percent. We definitely need it. We have Kaza here for 4-piece Viridescent, of course, and his elemental damage buff every time he gets elemental mastery. So, of course, we have him. And we have Diona because she's C6. So, yeah. Diona's gonna be doing the freeze thing so that we can do melt reactions. So, yeah. This is gonna be the team we're gonna be rocking. So, of course, we're going to be doing Bennett Q, and then Diona E's with Diona Q, and then we have Kazuha do his E, and then Klee does double E, and then charge attack. And that's probably going to be her max damage. So, yeah, let's just get this started. Alright, here we go. We're going to be putting Bennett here because he needs his Q back, and his E's are definitely going to give him enough particles for him to get his Q back. So... Alright, let's dodge that. Let's do this. Okay, I think we're gonna be... Alright, so let's do that. Do this. We're gonna be doing Kazuha's thing. We're gonna be doing Diona. Let's do double Cryo. Let's do double E right here. And then charge attacks. 27k, 16k. Yeah, not that good, honestly. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah. Even though Klee's like main damage source is charge attacks, 27k not that good, not that good. But I think I probably did it in the wrong order. I'm supposed to do Bennett's thing first and then Kazuha's, and then do Klee's double E and then Diona's Q, which I did in the wrong order. So I think that's probably the reason why, but if I do have to estimate, I think she'll probably do at least 30k at most. And that's because of my Klee's just minimally built. So, yeah, I think she'll probably do even more damage if I give her a bunch of crit damage. But, as it stands now, she's not doing that good. But, yeah, that is basically, Klee's max damage. There's only one thing left to do, and it's that give her the final overview. So, let's just give her the final overview. This is Spark Knight Klee of the Knights of Favonius. Yeah, our little Spark Knight, Klee. She's one of the first Pyro DPSs to ever release. I think it's the first 5-star Pyro DPS ever. That is an event. The first Pyro DPS is of course D-Luke. D-Luke is the first Pyro 5-star DPS, but Klee is the first event Pyro DPS. She is not bad. She's still not bad. Despite what the thumbnail and the title tells you, yeah, Klee is still not that bad. So, yeah, we're gonna be going over her talents and constellations and give her the final overview. So, let's just get to it. So, this is Klee's talents. So, her normal attack, Kaboom, does 3 attacks, and they're really slow. But, her charge attack is her main source of damage. It does AoE Pyro damage. And as you can see here on level 6 talents, it does really good damage. 220% on the level 6 talent is really, really good for Klee. Charge attacks is the name of her game, so obviously you want to do charge attacks as a lot as possible. If not, then you could just do the machine gun Klee tactic. So yeah, but her normal attack, you only use it if you do machine gun Klee. Her charge attack is mainly her source of damage, so you want to use her charge attacks. Punching doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Her elemental skill is Jumpty Dumpty. So, when you use it, it basically does AoE pyro damage for every bounce it does, which is just 3 bounces. And then it explodes on the 3rd bounce, which drops a lot of mines around that do AoE pyro damage. So, yeah, if you do have Gene, you could actually gather these mines up and then shoot it at an enemy and it does a lot of damage. So you could do that, but I don't think that's really practical. You're never gonna do that. But, the pyro damage bombs are pretty good still, because enemies walk into it. So, they're still gonna explode anyway, even after, even if they don't step on it. If they don't step on it, it just explodes on its own, which could still hit them. So, yeah, keep that in mind. But she could do this twice, basically. Her E. So you could do Jumpty Dumpty twice, which procs her, artifact set if you do have 4-piece Pyro witches. So this is really good if you have a 4-piece witches set. Yeah, Jumpty Dumpty is still really, really good for AoE Pyro damage purposes. And her Q is Sparks and Splash. So basically it just does AoE Pyro damage. Nothing more, nothing less. It does really, really good damage and it lasts for a pretty long time. 10 seconds is a really, really long time. And the cooldown and energy cost is not really that bad. So you're going to be seeing Sparks and Splash a lot if you are playing Klee. This is just... You spam this. You literally spam this as soon as you have it. Keep in mind that if you do use her Q, don't switch out. Because if you switch out, that ends Sparks and Splashes. Basically, yeah, it just ends Sparks and Splash. So you do not want to switch out. If you do switch out, then that is a waste of a Q. So at least wait 10 seconds, have her on the field for 10 seconds, and then switch her out. So yeah, Sparks and Splash. Her first passive talent is Pounding Surprise. So when a Jumpty Dumpty, which is basically her E, and her normal attacks basically just do 50%, has a 50% chance to do an Explosive Spark. So if you do an Explosive Spark, it gets consumed by the next charge attack, which costs no stamina and deals 50% increased damage. So when you do a Jumpty Dumpty and the normal attack deals damage, you basically get a 50% chance to do no charge attack stamina consumption. So yeah, do a Jumpty Dumpty and then charge attack, and then you basically get a, well, you have to do a normal attack and then charge attack, but you have a 50% chance to not consume stamina, so that means you could do even more charge attacks. So yeah, there you go. Pounding Surprise, pretty good. And their second passive is Sparkling Burst. When Klee's charge attacks result in a critical hit, all party members gain 2 elemental energy. So you really want her to be a DPS. Yeah, no subs. DPS. She is mainly built as a DPS. So yeah, if you do a critical hit, you basically get energy back. So it'll just make her spam Sparks and Splash even more. So yeah, a really good talent, but it would have been better. And then her overworld talent is All of My Treasures, which basically just tells you where unique Mondstadt stuff is in the minimap. So, mushrooms, grass lamps, wolf hooks, valberries, anything that is Mondstadt related, she can find on the minimap. Really, really good for exploration purposes. Enough about her talents now, since we already discussed about those. Time to talk about her constellations. Her constellations are okay. They're okay. So let's start talking about the first one. So the first one is Chained Reactions. Attacks and skills have a certain chance to summon sparks that bombard opponents, dealing damage equal to 120% of Sparks and Splash damage. So it just basically gives Sparks and Splash even more damage. Just think of it as Yoimiya's C6. Yeah, basically it. You're just doing extra damage with Sparks and Splash. And then the second constellation is Explosive Frags. Being hit by Jumpty Dumpty's mines decrease opponent's defense by 23% for 10 seconds. This is really, really good because it stacks. Yes, it stacks. If you do 2 Jumpty Dumpties, then you're basically decreasing the opponent's defense by 46%. That is a lot, and it's for 10 seconds. So, have fun doing a lot of damage. Yeah, this constellation is really, really good. C3 just increases Jumpty Dumpty by 3 levels, so you can basically have it level 13. C4 is Sparkly Explosion. If Klee leaves the field during the duration of Sparks and Splash, her departure triggers an explosion that deals 555% of her attack as AoE Pyro damage. So yeah, if you don't have her C4, then do not switch out with Sparks and Splash. But if you do have C4, then you can switch out with Sparks and Splash, which basically does 555% of her attack as Pyro damage, which means that she'll just nuke. So yeah, you can do Sparks and Splash and end it early to do a lot of AoE Pyro damage. So yeah, really, really, really good constellation, especially since it makes her Sparks and Splash really useful when she switches out. So yeah, definitely a really good constellation for her. C5 is basically just increase Sparks and Splash by 3 levels. Again, you can make it level 13. And then for C6 is Blazing Delight. While under the effects of Sparks and Splash, Klee will regenerate 3 energy for all members of the party, excluding Klee, every 3 seconds when Sparks and Splash is used. All party members will gain a 10% pyro damage bonus for 25 seconds. So if you use her Q, you basically regenerate energy back for all your party members. So think of it as Raiden's Q, but slightly worse, I guess. And you also get pyro damage bonus. So when you leave the field, or like when Sparks and Splash is used, you basically get 10% pyro damage for 25 seconds. 25 seconds is a long time. So yeah, this constellation is honestly really good. It makes Klee actually a sub DPS. As long as you have her constellations, of course. But honestly, her constellations are okay. They're just okay at best. They're not Hu Tao level broken or Ganyu broken, but they are good. It fits Klee's kit really, really well. So yeah, that is basically it for the Klee showcase. So yeah, Klee is honestly, she's still pretty good to this very day. It's just that there are better pyro DPSs out there. But if you do like Klee, then of course summon for her. If she does come out with another rerun. But yeah, that is basically it for the Klee showcase. Like the video if you like Klee or like the showcase or just like it because you like it. Comment down below, what do you think of Klee? Do you think she's good? Do you think she's bad? Don't forget to subscribe as well. I do Genshin videos once a week. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell if you do subscribe to not miss out on a single Genshin upload. And as I said before, comment down below, of course, what do you think of Klee? Do you think the showcase is good? Do you think I should showcase more things? Who should I showcase next? You tell me down in the comments below. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching this Klee showcase. I know it's pretty long, so thank you for watching until the very end of the video. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next Genshin video.